Hello everyone, welcome to Chakra Chats with Patty Kikos. Today I'd like to introduce you to my very dear friend Shantelle Seville. Hello Shantelle.
Hello, aloha.
Aloha. For those that haven't met Shantelle, she's the founder and director of Savvy Life and specializes in personal brand coaching and consulting to help you maximize your potential and achieve your personal best. She's a social influencer, partnering with individuals and businesses to assist people in creating and leading inspired lives. She's the founder of Savvy Chicks TV, dedicated to girls and young women, that includes some wonderful interviews with Dr. John Demartini. Shantelle is a speaker who runs retreats, workshops and exclusive events that will soon be happening from Hawaii. She's originally from Saskatoon in Canada, and this vivacious and bubbly young entrepreneur was given the title of Sunshine Girl from a young age. She recognized early on that she had the ability to inspire and bring happiness to people from all walks of life. Shantelle has a strong passion for life and assisting people in realizing their dreams and potential, building a community and a commitment to making things accessible by connecting good people with good things. As a qualified marketing expert with a creative spirit, she is in fact unstoppable. She's also shared her wisdom and spoken about topics such as 7 Steps to a Healthier You for Girls, and this was presented at Ascombe School, Sydney, and in Sydney's latest Fitness Expo. Other speaking highlights include RMIT orientation for economics, finance, and marketing students, presenting Your Dreams Are Possible. And of course, the Audi Australia Training Academy induction on self-perception. I feel very blessed to have Shantelle not only as one of my circle of friends, but as part of the Chakra Chat series, specifically because I think she has some incredible tips to share with us regarding the energy center that sets our foundation for everything in life. Not only does Shantelle embody the balanced archetype, she's also constantly inspiring me with how she sets up her life so that she can live and work from anywhere around the world with her successful and thriving business. And I'm constantly inspired by her soulful and authentic approach to her life. Shantelle, you and I bonded over our mutual love of hot pink tops, soy lattes from Cali Press, and long walks along the beach. And I know how much you love living in Bronte, well, we both do, but you're actually not from here originally. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and where you're from?
I can. I'm just going to plug you in here so we don't lose you.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's good. That's much better. I am originally from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in Canada. It gets to -40 in the middle of winter there, so it's absolutely freezing cold.
I can't even imagine.
No, like, you know how they have the stork, the stork that drops off the babies?
Yeah.
Well, the stork dropped me off in the wrong place. Totally lost. I mean, I was supposed to be here in Australia, and meanwhile, he's put me in Saskatchewan. So eventually I found my way back.
Nice.
Just to give you an idea for your viewers here, if they don't know where Saskatchewan is, basically on the west coast of Canada, you get Vancouver. The east coast is Toronto, and we're right in the middle. It's flat. No, there's no skiing. There is no anything except watching your dog run away for days.
There's no skiing, but there's lots of snow, isn't there?
There's snow, you know, like this. You can actually
Yes.
go. We plug in our cars. It's incredible. It's very cold, but I mean, saying that, I'm glad I grew up there. I grew up. My grandparents were farmers, so we would be at the farm and we would, you know, build snow forts and all these types of things. So it was very grounding, I suppose, to grow up in Canada.
Yeah.
It's just, I like the beach. You know, in the summertime you can go to the lakes. The summers are beautiful.
Yeah.
Winters are just very cold. Yeah. So I was a little girl with big dreams. Ever since I was young, I was always inventing my reality, and that's why I now consider myself, which only a few years ago I realized I'm an entrepreneur, but a creative one in that. So when I was young, I've shared this with you before, Patty, just before.
Is this the sparkly story?
This is the story of when I would have my books and I would be going to France. So my family, no one in my family had traveled at all. I mean, like not really anyone. And I would have books, and I would think that at 3, 4, 5 years old, I would go into the bedroom and I would be looking at this book thinking I was in France on a yacht. And we were in Saskatchewan where we had a few, you know, cows and some pigs and things like that. And I was on a yacht. I guess ever since I was young, I had this visualization of what life could be like. And the story the sparkly story, is that when I was going to do karaoke? Is that the one that you were...
please, can you share that story? It's really funny.
It is. It's my favorite story. So as a little girl, I was quite well behaved. I mean, I would keep the peace and try to be the one who always would make sure everyone was happy and listen, because just to make it easier on my mom, who was a single mom and had, my sister, I love her and bless her. She's so beautiful now. But as a younger girl, she was a bit naughty. So I'd always try to at least balance that out by being really good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, there was a time that we were going to karaoke. So it was an outing with the family, and it was my mom, who's a single mom at the time, and her mom's sister. So my mom and my Baba, Ukrainian Baba, and her sister Mary, and my sister, and we were all going to karaoke. And I thought, oh, this is amazing. This is my big break. I'm 5. I must have been watching too many of those shows, 5 or 6. So went upstairs to my room, and I was excited, and I was getting dressed and looking in the mirror, and I had put on spandex. They were sort of the short, the middle of the leg short spandex, and crop top and some heels. And I went downstairs, and I was like, oh, feeling really, really good. And Mom goes, you're not wearing that. And I was devastated, absolutely devastated, because this was my debut. How was anyone going to find me? If there was a scout in the audience, how were they ever going to know that I was their girl if I wasn't dressed up? Mm-hmm. And I guess
in a
now,
sparkly outfit, that was the only way you were going to stand out in your mind, right?
In my mind, because that was my brand. This was and now it's only recently that I've realized that it was all about, I was trying to show who my brand was, my personal brand. They weren't going to recognize me in something boring. So anyway, being the girl I was, I went upstairs and changed my clothes, and I was still excited to go to karaoke, but realized this might not be my thing. But I thought, no, it still could be. Anyway, get to the restaurant. We're all sitting at tables. It's dark in the room, and they call up each person by person, to go up on the stage and they sing their songs. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there with the family, and we've ordered our pizzas, and they called mine and my sister's name, which meant that we had Chantelle and Simone, you're on next. So I had enough time to go to the bathroom before going on the stage. So in this dark restaurant, go to the bathroom, and instead of going back to the table where the family was, I went straight to the stage, only to surprise everyone that I went with that I was actually wearing the outfit that I wasn't meant to be wearing. I don't even know how I did it. I snuck this bag in with me. Like my mom, Bob, and no one noticed it. And I changed in the bathroom. Not even my sister knew what I was doing. Oh, and I got on the stage, and they were in hysterics because I was wearing this hussy little outfit.
Oh,
what does a rock star wear? Come on. So I had to, if I was going to be a rock star, I had to, and this is the thing about life. If you're going to be something, you've got to, how would you be being? Who would you be being?
Yeah.
You've got to back yourself, and you've got to present for whatever it is that you're achieving. I mean, if you're trying to go for something and you're showing a whole nother side or story of you, well, you're not going to get recognized. So
this is true. By the way, was there any room on that stage for your sister?
Well, not really, but I mean, she squeezed her way on there. I was like, look out, sister. No. Actually, oh my gosh, Little Miss Sunshine?
Yes, I love that movie.
Singing,
yeah.
Well, that was and so now when that movie came out, they just laugh because that was me. And hence, I guess they call me the Sunshine Girl. So a little bit like Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, right.
But the point of that, though, is I always listened and really was quite, and even now I'm quite a rule follower. But when it comes to something I believe in or something that's really important to me, it's non-negotiable. I'm going there and I'm getting it, and I'm persistent and dedicated. I just don't give up on something I believe in. And I think that's a really important thing in life. There's times that you need to, you can sort of do what you got to do, but then there's other times if it's strong and there's a pull. I mean, it's a simple story, but it sort of started off the pull when I felt like something had to be done. I didn't care what anyone was saying. I was doing it.
That's amazing.
If they couldn't see it, I could, and that was enough for me to go out and shine. I didn't get discovered, but I mean,
then you didn't, but then
exactly. But and this is that's a great point. It doesn't matter if then I didn't get discovered, but I was not discouraged. I showed up as myself, and that is the key.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You showed up as yourself, and that is the key.